Oh, hey, I'm not Scott Sykora. I don't have anything super fun to read or any AI generated words to say the words, but yeah, we're going to do a show tonight without Scott, and it's going to be okay. We're not stressed out about it at all. Not at all. It'll be fine. We have Justin Wood coming in for Scott Sykora, and yeah, Justin's super professional, and he's going to do a great job. And he probably looks way better than Scott. Probably. I don't know. Yeah, we're going to talk about beards for Big Love tonight. So everybody has seen the post, and everybody's probably wondering what it is. So guess what? Guess what you're going to do tonight? You're going to learn what beards for Big Love is all about. Oh, hey, what's going on, everybody? In Talking Beards World, tonight is episode number 204. We will have Stephanie Ragan on the show momentarily to talk about beards for Big Love. And we're going to have Justin Wood coming in to co-host with me tonight because Scott Sykora is taking the night off. But yeah, I'm Aaron D. Johnston. Thank you for watching us tonight. We're going to be fine without Scott. That's what I just keep telling myself. It'll be fine. But yeah, I'm here. I don't know what else to say, but happy Valentine's Day to everybody. That's why I wore a red shirt, because it's Valentine's Day and I'm being festive. Yeah. Everybody. What do we do right now? I don't even know. I didn't even think about this. Like, Scott's not here. There's nobody to send it to. I'm just gonna go ahead and bring Justin in because that's what we should probably do. So yeah, tonight, like I said, we're going to have a co-host, Justin Wood from Houston, and here he is. What's up, buddy?
What's
How are
up? What's going on?
Oh, you're like I said, you're way better looking than Scott Sykora.
I honestly, like, if I could be as good looking as Scott, I would be the host. But co-host, it works. It works for sure.
You co-host. I mean, you go for it here. I'll just leave, and you could just take over the whole thing, and it's super easy.
Episode what?
Well, see,
you definitely can't leave. You can't leave this. You can't leave
all
this
the
up to me.
notes are right here, and you can't even see them.
Oh, hold on. I need to grab my notes.
Oh my gosh, you do need your notes because you had like notes and you were all prepared and you were going to say things. And
I also was trying to grab the Valentines bow my daughter had, but yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well,
thanks for having me, man. This is, I can tell you, I met Scott and you guys at You Matter Too, and did not think that meeting you dudes would lead to me co-hosting Talking Beards. So pretty excited to be here for sure.
Well, surprise. You're here and, you're going to do great. So just let everybody know who you are. I know you got a little thing written down and, all that good
man,
stuff. So.
Off the dome, man. Justin Wood from Alvin, Texas. If you guys know who Nolan Ryan is, I'm from Alvin, Texas. If you don't, Houston area. But yeah, man, been passionate about facial hair for as long as I could grow a beard and cover up this ugly dome, and have kind of like the beard community in itself. I'm a musician. I play disc golf. So I'm parts of communities that are charitable and, brothers looking out for each other. But man, getting into the beard community has been absolute gem. Meeting you guys, being able to be charitable in itself, not only to help other organizations and other clubs, but kind of start a little journey of our own. So yeah, it's been awesome.
So what got you doing beard competitions and stuff? Was that your first inducting and whatever into doing beard stuff? Was it competitions or?
Yeah, no, really. It was just kind of like having a passion for, I'd have a chin strap and then let's do a goatee and just being creative. It's a talking point. And then it became, just a part of me. Like having a kid 11 years ago, it has become something that can't go away. I did it one time. She cried. She forgot who I was. It was not good at all.
I did the same thing when I was a kid. My dad shaved off his mustache, and I've been told this story. I was 4, but I was just like ran into the other room just crying. I had no idea what was going on, but yeah, it can be traumatizing when you shave your facial hair off to anyone, especially kids. But,
yeah, she was not recognizing dad. So yeah, and now I'm just kind of turning this into something that, have made a connection. Hey, and there's my dogs. Welcome
there they are
to the show. So yeah, just making a connection with our local club, Houston Facial Hair Club. Went out to, all right, it's the live.
It'll be fine. So Justin's going to go put up his dogs for a moment. This is the moment in the show where we, talk about Honest Amish real quick. So if you go to honestamish.com and you use promo code TalkingBeards, you can save 15% off your order. Did you know that? Oh, wait, there's no one else to talk to. It's just me. Scott Sykora would agree, probably. But if you order over $35 worth of product and you live in the continental United States, you will get free shipping. And that's amazing. So that's pretty good. So go to honestamish.com, use promo code TalkingBeards, save 15% off your order. And that's it. So, oh my gosh, I can't unmute you. You have to unmute yourself.
All right. So
there we go.
Working with Houston Facial Hair Club, went out to Under the Radar Brewery in Houston. I met with Marshall and Tiffany from Houston Facial Hair Club. So really just kind of used my beer like, all right, well, cool. I'm local. Let's see what we can do. Well, happened to be at a charitable competition. I saw what was going on. We already had our thing going. So we've tried to kind of, hey, join us on this journey as well with Beards for Big Love. So Tiffany and Marshall have been amazing with Houston Facial Hair Club. They've been around for over 15 years, done tons of charitable work throughout Houston. Like most any of the clubs, they've got great organizations that they serve. So they're going to be joining us as well. And they've kind of, been ambassadors and kind of helped us throughout this process along with you and Natalie and Scott and everybody in the community. So it's kind of been, all right, let's take this to the next level. Let's use this beard for good. And, it's the big love, which we're going to talk about when Stephanie comes on. But, originally my kind of tie to the foundational organization was I played disc golf, and me and my cousins, Stephanie, who we're going to talk to tonight, and Kelly, who is the director of operations for Big Love, we're like, hey, you play disc golf. Let's do a charitable tournament. And I'm like, cool, do what I love, put it to good use.
So you already did like a Big Love, like disc golf thing?
Absolutely. With Southern Star as a sponsor, who we're going to be hosting our Beards for Big Love. First year went amazing. I mean, we're literally doing what we love, playing disc golf, having some beers with friends. And if I'm not mistaken, around $50,000 in our first year. And that's straight back to the organization. That goes straight back to pediatric cancer families and kids. We're sitting there going up against the second annual disc golf tournament. Who has a beard? Stephanie starts saying, hey, why don't we put together a beard competition for Big Love? And I'm thinking, all right, cool. You've already approached me. Probably had a couple of drinks, and let's play disc golf. And it was like a huge hit.
Yeah.
So here we are chatting about beards. Robert, her husband, who you will meet as well, he is the face of Big Love. I'm sure they're going to show the stickers and the logo. He's growing a beard out at the same time, and it's like, I mean, it was a win-win for all of us. It was doing what we love and putting it to good use, and then turning around and putting that back to the organization. And I can say it has been, I know people come on and watch Talking Beards a lot, and people talk about the connections to the charities. And I know Jimmy was talking last week about was the soldiers. Here I am forgetting it already. It was the Soldiers for Songs. I'm trying to think of the exact name.
Yeah. I thought that was a cool charity.
Man, I
didn't even know that was a thing.
To hear about military, like ex-military and active military, putting their experience, putting their woes and all that stuff to song. I mean, you hear these charities, and with pediatric cancer and it touching so close to everybody nowadays. I mean, everybody's been touched some way by some form of cancer, and I'm sure we'll talk about it when Stephanie comes on, and the little touch kind of tie with my family, but. Just to see that first event with playing disc golf, and then getting involved in some of they do the 5K runs, they have galas. Big Love does a ton of stuff, but we're kind of like we're just kind of like the sidekicks. We come in like, hey, instead of this fancy black and tie event, let's play disc golf, or let's play cornhole, and because cornhole's in our event as well. But let's show off beards. I mean, for them to give us the freedom to do those things and trust us that we're going to put money to the, to the organization, the foundation of what it really, where it needs to matter. I think that's been the greatest thing throughout all of this, is that, we're just doing what we love, and you've got these charitable, foundations that are just waiting for guys to be the sidekick. You don't have to be the gala. You don't have to put the black tie on. Go out and do what you love, and the people will come. And man, I can tell you, it has been a great journey so far. And I know we're the new kids on the block with this being our first annual. But I can see this hopefully one day hitting the circuit, hitting the calendar, where everybody's looking forward to this one. It's like, it's everybody's pinning it on the calendar that they're excited to come down to Conroe, Houston, wherever we, continue to host this. So
I think everybody should definitely check this thing out. I mean, it's like you said, the first annual event, but I've been, involved with y'all for the last couple of months, and dude, y'all are so organized and extremely professional, and it's awesome. It's really cool working with a group that, is this put together. And I'm sure y'all think, oh, we're not really that put together. Well, I've worked with some people that are really not put together, including myself, and y'all are. So that's super good. And I'm just honored that, that somehow through all this craziness of beards and the world, I got hooked up with y'all. And I don't know, it's a fun journey, and I'm excited to go on it with you for sure.
Absolutely.
So before we dive into Big Love with Stephanie, because that's what we're really here for, I want to hear just a little bit about you besides this stuff. So you're in a band, right?
I am. 42 years old and still playing obnoxious music and kind of following that little, never really hit the road or did anything other than just it being a passion. And
so y'all are just like a Houston area band.
Yeah, we are, Houston, and it's so spread out. I mean, it's so crazy to, and I think that's why Houston's scene was never, we had a good scene. Austin's good because Austin, and I'm using Austin as an example because I've been there. It's just so compact. Like there's so many clubs, you could bounce from club to club to club.
No, that's kind of like Austin's thing is that scene and the
Street,
music and everything's there. Kind of like Nashville. It's all right there. And like you were saying, Houston's,
we literally
have
it's 2 hours.
You know what I mean? It's
Houston's 2 hours from Houston. I mean, it literally is. Like you can
that's solid.
Because here we are talking about Conroe. I mean, so essentially when you talk about that scene, so 20 years in the scene, it's kind of had its swells as music's had its swells. But man, it's just great to still, a lot of us are still, I say at this age, hard quotes, in early 40s. And I'm sure we have friends in mid 40s and 50s that still jam. But, the Houston scene in itself, it's just kind of had these couple of staples, these clubs that have always been around. And it's like one of them just got leveled for a parking garage, which is pretty unfortunate. If anybody's from Houston knows Fitzgerald's, that had, I mean, you hosted Ray Charles, James Brown, Stevie Ray Vaughan, guys like that, where you think of just the history, and they level it for a parking garage, It also shows just kind of how spread out we are, to where a music venue like that cannot succeed for years and years and years, because you don't get that 6th Street vibe, or like you say, Nashville Musicians Row, where you could just, I'm going to go to a show at 8 and then I'm going to go to my next show at 9. No, you got to get in the car, driving out. Yeah. So
Patrick wanted to know, what's your band's name and what do you play?
So Aaron and I kind of joked about this. So our band name was Great White Fire. And if you guys, 80s hair metal, there's a band called Great White, just so happened to cause a pyrotechnics fire at a station nightclub in, I believe it was Ohio. So I joined this band a year after they had come up with the name and all that. So I kind of bared the grunt of some of the hate mail back whenever we first started, like early Facebook days. We've been around for about 7 years. I've been in the band. So we just decided, look, man, we've had so many people like cringe. I mean, it almost even levels like even more than just an event. It's just got this moniker around it. Just, we're like, what? I'm tired of being a dad and a husband, being out in public, or like saying your name and, or getting Facebook messages. So we've recently changed our name to
Destiny's Child.
Yes, that's it. I don't even need to show this sticker. that
band
Destiny's...
name's not even taken. That's a great band name.
That honestly, you know what? I got to return these stickers. But so we've recently changed to At Least We Have Villains, and that is our brand new stickers we just got in.
I think that's a cool band name, man.
It was a name of one of our songs, At Least We Have Villains. And it really is just kind of one of those, well, you know, if they hate us, you know what I'm saying? You're always going to have haters. At least we have villains. At least we have somebody. Just keep doing you. Just keep being yourself. You're going to have a lot of people that are going to, in today's terms, be haters, but I mean, literally people just not appreciative of where you're going in life and what you're doing. But it's just kind of one of those things that, you know, we just kind of gave it up and started this new path. And, you know, we're still old dudes having fun, making obnoxious heavy metal. I play drums. I didn't start playing drums till I was 20, which is kind of like my feeling of the beard game. You know, it's like I didn't really start kind of like really injecting myself into the community kind of later in life, you know, and I should have been doing this a long time ago, but man, it kind of gives you that drive to just keep going forward and doing more with it, kind of making up for lost time. I guess that's what you'd say. I didn't have the 5 years in the garage of being a kid with no job. I started playing drums. I was in college and had a job, and it's like, here I am in the beard community. I'm like, man, I've missed 15 years of awesome competitions and making friends.
Feeling, man. I know. I didn't get into beer competitions till 14, and from I don't know, like 8 to 12, 13, in that range, it was a different world. And that's why they created a whole reality TV show about it, because it was a whole thing, man. It was wild, and maybe we'll get back there, but we'll be more organized maybe this time around, and the competitions will be for charity, because before it was just a free for all and people were making money off this stuff. And let's just raise money for charity and put on professional-ish beard competitions. I think that's the goal. Absolutely.
That was my first. You Matter Too was my first experience at that full-on onslaught of charitable gather.
That's a prime example of a charity beard competition, I think. So we got a couple real quick questions, and then we'll get into Beards for Big Love. Kevin Henderson wants to know, do you have an album out, and if so, can he buy it?
Yeah, so it's all going to be under Great White Fire still. Okay. So we haven't really changed any of that up yet. So yeah, we're on Spotify, Google Play, Apple Music, everything. If you just search Great White Fire and not Great White, because the minute you put in Great White, of course, you're going to get Jack Russell, Great White, all those kind of 80s hair metal. Great White Fire. If you're ready for some hardcore, pretty loud, obnoxious music, that's us. And yeah, you'll definitely enjoy the jams.
And we got another one for you. Might have just booked you a gig.
Uh-oh.
Ian Long says we need you to play our competition.
So Ian, if you're talking about, because Ian, I know we're going to tease this, but Ian being our MC, they have a huge stage. Southern Star is actually kind of a heavy metal brewery. They've got some mead and they've had some heavy metal shows that
I think he was talking about their competition in Nolanville, Texas.
That's what I was saying. Like, I didn't know if he was talking about ours, or is Ian doing one? When is this one?
October 14th.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
There you go. Y'all have each other's contact information. We can do it. Yeah, whatever it was. It's in October. We'll get to Ian's stuff later. All right, let's get into this. I know Stephanie's dying to let everybody know about what's going on down there. You ready, Justin?
I'm absolutely ready for my cuz.
Oh my goodness. It's a family affair tonight. Here we go. So tonight we're going to have Stephanie Ragan from Beards for Big Love putting on their first annual beard competition. That's coming up Saturday, February 25th at the Southern Star Brewing in Conroe, Texas, which works out because my sister lives in Texas. So that's pretty cool. And here we go. What's up, Stephanie?
Woo-hoo. Oh, hey.
Oh, hey. How are you?
Good. How are y'all?
We're doing excellent, especially now that you're here with your brick wall.
Yeah, that's going to be at the comp. We're going to do some headshots at the comp so everybody can have some professional looking shots before they go on stage.
You know, the only thing that would make that brick wall better if there was like a bunch of stray cats running around.
I was thinking maybe we'll give everybody some spray paint. They can graffiti the wall. That would be kind of fun.
I mean, Justin's a drummer, so he's probably graffitied a thing or two.
I'm already thinking of Brian Setzer and the Stray Cats. I'm already making that connection.
And Stray Cats do follow you around, so that's good.
There you go.
So are you super excited and ready for this competition?
Oh, yeah. We are super excited and darn near ready. So
Darn near. I mean, you
darn
still
near
gotta
ready. We're
a little
that's
over
Texas
a week.
for that close.
Yeah, you're just close. So yeah, let's just get going on this thing. So you are part of the charity and you're
Yes.
putting on the beard competition. I don't know if I've ever heard this happen. I'm sure it has, but I love it. I think it's a fabulous idea that
I think it's new. Honestly, we are the thing that made me realize that it was kind of a concept that hadn't been done before was the press agent for Big Love was like, "Oh, this is a departure." So she was really, when she sent out the press release to all the local stations and stuff, she was like, "We're taking a refreshing departure for." It sounded like a very nice ad, for
Dove
to
soap.
let people know we're not just doing the stuffy stuff like Justin said, no gala, no black tie. This is down and dirty backyard fun. Everybody's going to have a great day out there. We're going to have the beer contest, cornhole, live music. It's at a great brewery, Southern Star, which has been a sponsor of Big Love for all of our disc golf tournaments and past 3 or 4 years. They've been really great supporters. So they donated the venue. We've just had the best support from everybody, from businesses in Conroe, from beard folks that I've met on Instagram and online. And it's amazing. It's just amazing how many people obviously want to support a small charity like Big Love Cancer Care Services because they interact directly with the pediatric cancer patients. We're in 8 Texas hospitals. Today is actually the Sweet 16 birthday for Big Love. They started on Valentines Day handing out baskets. So happy birthday. And so that's going to be part of our event too, is just noting that Big Love has been around for 16 years. And that's the year that we started working with them in our family. My godson was 6 and got diagnosed with AML leukemia. So we were in the hospital. He went in because he had like a little bit of a cold and got transferred immediately to the hospital and everyone in the whole family was in shock. We didn't know what to do. There's not any kind of like, here's your stereo instruction guideline of how to deal with childhood cancer. There's just nothing. So you show up at the hospital, you don't have a toothbrush. You look like, you've been sleeping in the alley for 2 weeks. You're going crazy because you're just hit with all this information. And then somebody comes in and hands you some comfort items like toothbrushes, deodorant, just information, and helps you out to let you know, hey, there's people here. And most of the people that work as with Big Love either have been through pediatric cancer or close to it in their family. It's a really small, tight-knit organization with a lot of hands-on direct experience. And so they walk with the family step by step, every step of your cancer journey. There's programs for siblings, programs for parents, and therapy. Obviously, loss is sometimes part of the sad equation that comes with childhood cancer, and they help people even beyond. So a lot of families that are associated with Big Love have unfortunately lost their son or daughter to cancer, and they want to give back and help other families. And then families like mine, where my godson is now 22, serving in the Army, and couldn't be prouder of the kid. He's a young man. He's amazing.
He's a man now.
Yeah, I mean, he's infantry, just out there, kicking ass.
Little Justin. He's little Justin. He hates it too. He's little Justin.
Well, the thing that's cool is when he was a kid, before he went into the hospital, I mean, the kid's been in camo like since age 1, and he's always said he wanted to be in the Army. So now his dreams have come true. He's in the Army serving his 3 or 4 years, and he's great. He's doing us all proud. So, and he's still in. Yeah, I have mine too. we have little tokens. Like when he went in, we had a going away party for him, and our family had everybody had a Army.
Mine looks different from yours.
Yours might be, a more hefty Army.
Yeah, it's a Domo Army.
That's that D Johnston family.
That's right.
But the cool
So-
thing is that like he still comes back and helps support Big Love, and he's an ambassador. So, and another person that's on our team that's helped a lot with our committee, Mary Jo, she's a cancer survivor, same age, same years as Justin. It's amazing that we have so much support. And we've come really far, really fast. So we decided, like Justin said, to kind of start this off because we were doing clay shoots and disc golf. And I'm like, hey, we could do something like our own event. What could we do? And I was like, well, Beards for Big Love sounds really good.
So
And
how did you find what the beard competition thing? Like, how did you even?
Okay. Part of it's because of you. Oh. So when I went online, I kind of went on Instagram and was like, hey, and Ian Long with Central Texas Beard and Mustache was probably one of the first people that was like, just open arms. Let me tell you how we do everything. Let me show you and let me hook you up with the right people. And we went to Beardapalooza last October in Killeen, Texas, and which was great. It was Beardapalooza 3, I believe, and they're doing 4 this year. They are the nicest. Christina Long is gonna be one of our judges. Ian is our MC. We've got Scott Sykora, who's having the best Valentine's Day ever right now.
Yeah. So you said Christina Long.
There she is.
And then
Bougie. Scott. He's not that mean looking. He's
way meaner than that. And then you said Ian is the MC.
Ian's our MC. Yep.
And then Marshall
Conover. He's our local Houston guy. So everybody else is coming in from out of town, which is also amazing. You guys are just the people that are in the beard community are some of the coolest people that we're coming in contact with. Everybody really wants to help with charities. Everybody has their own thing going on with their club, their own thing going on. We have some like organizations like Honest Amish that are super neutral and inclusive with everybody and help out everybody. And we hope to kind of be like that with Beards for Big Love and unite. You know, not all the clubs get along, but they will at our event. We'll have a good time. So
yeah, I think it's crazy because I don't know of any clubs that don't really get along. Just you know, it's a weird community that you've stumbled into here.
But been, I mean, we're not going out. Let me introduce my beardo here, my honey. Hello. This is Robert.
Oh, hey, what's up, honey?
This is our logo, our Big Love logo. It bears some resemblance, although Robert's beard has gotten a lot longer because this was about 6 months ago that we started this. So if you really like Robert and his face, or at least his old face, you're welcome to. We'll have this as part of our prize packages.
Do you have any giant Big Love sunglasses?
Yeah, we've got we will not have Big Love sunglasses. We didn't order those, but that would have been a great thing to do.
Yeah, I would have.
Next year, we will do it next year. But yeah, so we just lucked into meeting up with Ian and Christina, and we went out and saw how they ran Beardapalooza. So awesome. And I mean, trust me, I'm like a nerdy compliance person. That's where my life is. So this was my first real foray into like bearddom. Right. And I'm looking around at some pretty big dudes wearing some bodysuits and some tighty whities. You were dressed as a hamburglar that day.
I wasn't the hamburglar.
Oh, you were dressed as some kind of hamburglar.
I was a super villain. I wasn't the hamburglar. Good gosh, I'm never gonna live this down for the rest of my life.
Where's the screenshot?
Like jail outfit.
I know.
We had a great time. It was like eye opening, and then like Christina just took my hand, showed me how to do the raffle. I mean, we had so many awesome ideas, and then we all got to get together a few weeks ago, about a month ago, I guess, at the You Matter 2 and reconnect in LaGrange. That was amazing. So we hope everybody is looking forward to having as good of a time at our event as you can have with Beardapalooza, with the You Matter 2. We're going to have Honest Amish out there. You already saw how awesome our judges are. And I didn't mention Marshall is the president of the Houston Facial Hair Club. So we'll have a lot of help from Tiffany and Marshall at Houston Facial Hair Club. Our committee has just been so awesome to step in. People who had never heard of Big Love before have come together to plan this. And we've already raised a lot of money, you guys.
All right, let's get into that. So here's the graphic. So when I very first met you and talked to you, you're like, yeah, we're going to raise $50,000, our first competition. I was like, I mean, that sounds pretty good, but you know, this is your first competition. But I mean, you're out there doing it. Look at this. This is crazy. This is absolutely
we're a little bit darn near higher there. We're a little closer to goal, but all started
the competition hasn't even started yet, and you're already over halfway. Like, this is amazing. How are you doing this?
Well, we started off, first off, I have to say, we have amazing sponsors. Right off the bat, our sponsor levels were really high. We were really ambitious, kind of probably set them too high. Like if we were doing a gala or something that maybe Big Love would normally do, starting off at like our ZZ Top was like 10,000. We don't have any ZZ Top sponsors, but they're still open. So if you got $10,000 and you want to chip in,
yeah,
you can.
Looking at you, Patrick Dawson.
Next person to comment has to pay.
Patrick, call me.
Yeah, you too, Doug.
So we've got, we started off right away. My brother-in-law works for Wingstop at the corporate office. He's like a director of construction for the entire, for all their corporate locations and oversees everything with that. And he said, before anything, he's like, we're giving you 5,000.
That's awesome.
So that just got the ball rolling. And trust me, after he did that in October, there was no going back. I couldn't quit. So I reached out to hundreds, thousands, well, about 1,100 people and companies and just said, and I'm not the kind of person that can ask for help very easily or money easily. When it's for Big Love, you make an exception. And,
absolutely.
It's totally worth it. And getting the door slammed in your face or whatever, 1,000,000 times, it doesn't matter as long as you find the people that connect with the charity and want to give. So about a month ago, we also had another really high level sponsor come in, Jim Adler, who's the tough, smart lawyer. And he's a really cool guy. He does all these, he's an insurance, he's a lawyer that helps in the insurance cases. And his ads are always with a 18-wheeler and a sledgehammer. And he and his son are the hammers, and they go around and like bang the trucks. And
it's very Texas.
Every time like we've been working with them, they came up to us with the biggest hearts ever. Diane and Elton and the whole team at Jim Adler have been amazing. They reached out and wanted to give us not only a big $5,000 check, which they've given, but they also are doing a social media blitz for us starting on February 20th. Cool. So the Monday after the Come and Shave It in Austin, which you guys will be promoting a lot for us out there. Justin, Robert, Honest Amish, and Donna from our committee, they're all going to be out there just letting everybody know about our event in Conroe and hoping people will come the weekend after CASI. But that's Monday. We're going to start a big social media campaign with their many, many, many followers. And they're just doing some great things for us. And like I said,
those lawyers they're based out of Houston. Those lawyers? Yes,
they're all over Texas, actually, okay. Dallas, San Antonio. So they're everywhere. And I mean, if you get hit by an 18-wheeler, call Jim Adler, because apparently he's got a call, but also he's got a call with a big heart. So we really appreciate them. And we had another vendor, another sponsor came in, Enterprise Holdings came in and donated over $1,000. So just with those three, we have a huge chunk already, even though we don't have a lot of registrations yet. We're going to have those all on the day of. And we hope that we'll have, great results with our auction and with our raffle. We've got some amazing prizes. The Houston Astros, who just won the World Series again. Thank you. They gave us an amazing frame print with all the lithographs from the day that they announced the win. Yeah. And it's beautiful. It's enormous and it's beautiful. So, I mean, you could probably, it would save your life if you were sinking in a Titanic. You could climb on top of it and ride it to safety. It would, not that you'd want to ruin it, but.
And that's an auction item?
Yes. So we'll have a live auction at the event. And we also have I don't know if you guys are into home improvement, but we have a really other amazing gift from Magnolia, Chip and JoJo.
Okay.
Joanna Gaines and Chip Gaines. Their foundation gave us something that is not even available to the public. They gave us 8 passes for a VIP private tour of their Silos facility, which is a really big thing in Waco. And if you like the show, if you love them, which they're amazing, they gave us a whole bunch of other stuff, a signed copy of a book that isn't out for print yet, and a lot of just swag. We had Pat Green, who's a really awesome songwriter for Texas, gave us a signed shirt and a whole package. And we've got some golf packages. I have to say, one of the first emails I sent out back in like September when I was just testing the waters on this, I sent to 4 golf courses in Conroe. And the very next morning, I got an email back from April Sound, which is a golf course, beautiful golf course in Conroe that is on Lake. It's on, what is that? Lake Conroe.
That's what I was going to say, but I didn't know. Yeah,
how about that? Conroe. Robert was no help, so I mean, I had to come up with it on my own. But it's gorgeous. It's probably one of the best courses out in Montgomery County. And Samantha out there was like, oh my God, I will be there. My husband's going to grow a beard. We are going to be there. And she donated like 4 rounds of golf, like without even blinking. And so we've got a lot of cool stuff like that. And then you guys would not believe how many awesome folks from the beard community. I mean, just the support we have in reposting and giving out information from all of our friends at the National Beard and Mustache Coalition, the Austin Facial Hair Club, Central Texas Beard and Mustache Club. They're on our committee. They're bringing people. They're going to run our 50-50 auction, MC, a judge. I mean, you guys cannot understand how much it means to us to have this much support from people who a few months ago had never heard of Big Love. They're just doing it for the kids. It's just amazing. One
big old family. It's the wildest thing. Like I said, you stumbled into something here and you didn't even know what you're getting yourself into. And this is gonna, we'll still, a lot of us, not everybody, but a lot of us will still be here for, other events that you want to, put on and, disc golf and stuff like that. Like,
oh yeah,
we
already have our disc golf set. That's going to be in October, I believe. So we'll have that set for Big Love, and then Robert Scott, he's into car shows and he likes to participate in car shows. So we might do something down the line. And with Justin, who knows, Battle of the Bands.
Beards, bands, disc golf,
Beards for Big Love, Battle of the Bands. We'll get as many B's in there as we can.
I'm gonna learn how to sit on the patio and just whittle wood, and we're gonna have a whittle wood competition. We're just gonna do it for Big Love,
We can whittle wood for Big Love. I can make it happen. We can do it.
So Saturday, 25th. Doors are at 10:30.
Yes. So everything kind of starts at 10:30. If you're coming as a vendor to set up, be there by 9:30. We're going to have everything in place so that when it's like showtime, we're good to go. 10:30 is a cornhole check-in, but everybody can show up after 10:30. We'll have music at 11. School of Rock, a bunch of local kids are going to play, which is amazing. We're going to have the beard contest check-in, starts at 11. That's when all of our vendor booths will open, and we have some awesome vendors. We've got Steel Dog Knives, we've got Doran Woodworking, we've got Savage Glam, and Savage Glam rocked it out. They have the best fun stuff at Beardapalooza. So I'm so glad that Katarina's coming to our show too. Dank Beards is going to have a booth. We'll also have Chuck Norris water. If you want to, like, I guess Kung Fu water, like it gives you superpowers, like, fist through the beard kind of powers,
I like this.
And one other booth that we're having out there, which is really cool, is Be the Match, which we try to have at all of our Big Love events. So they do if you just come up and get like a little, not like a COVID swab that's like all up in there, but just a little swab on the inside of your cheek to do, to put your information into a database so that you can be a bone marrow match, which is really important. And it can also help out with organ donors and different, they kind of all share databases about that. So that's something that's near and dear to all of our hearts. And we really want to promote that. So the bad thing is, as Justin pointed out, we're all getting older. I think that they moved the goalposts on that now. So you have to be like under 40. So, definitely we want to have as many people get into the database as possible. And then they'll contact you if ever they find somebody that needs your bone marrow. It's not like they're going to be tying you up and stealing your organs at this event. That'll happen later. But
I mean, unless you're just up for it, and then
yeah. I mean, it's a brewery. I know they're going to have ice, so we'll try to make sure anything is possible.
He's super good with the knife now, I hear. So I mean, it should be. And
Steel Dog knives will be there. So I mean, that's another thing that can help out.
There you go.
But we do want to thank everybody that gave us. We're not only are we going to have the auction, we're going to have a really cool raffle, and most of our raffle items are like over $100, some between $100 and $300 each, which we have a bunch, like 30 different raffle items already, and more that we'll get on the day of. But we've already had, we've got stuff from Honest Amish. We have stuff from Bearded Daddy Beard Company, Blue Collar Beard Company, Boss Man Beards, Firehouse Mustache Wax sent us such a big, nice package.
Dude, Firehouse are amazing people. I've never worked with the other companies, so I'm not, talking bad about them, but I've worked with Firehouse before, and they're amazing. They're
over
there.
I mean, they just said, how can we help? And I mean, that just shows you what kind of people they are right there. And especially they're like, anything that has to do with kids or veterans, we're in. So we hope that we can give them some love too. They have an upcoming event, April 29th in Richmond, Virginia, I think.
Okay.
Isn't that part of their group? So there's always something going on. And that's one thing that I found that we want to give back to the beard community and help grow the beard community too. This isn't just a one-way street with us. We really at Beards for Big Love, which is, we're able to pivot and help out and try to work with everybody. We just had, with Leslie and Daniel in their Tallahassee competition, which I know Aaron was at. Leslie
fun.
And I worked together. I mean, that's just, never ends. You just meet people and it's such an easy circle to get involved with because of the great efforts to try to support charities.
I agree 100%. Yep. Like it's amazing just being a part of this community and everything that it stands for and the direction we're all going as a group. I want to take a step back. You said you're having an auction and you're having a raffle. How are both of these going to work? When are you going to do the auction? And
the
when
raffle?
will the raffle
I'll start with the raffle because that's going to be out all day for everybody to peruse. And we'll have tickets there that you can buy at our merch booth to drop in raffle cups. And then we'll post the raffle winnings around 4:00.
Okay.
But the raffle starts at 11. So you can go by and kind of keep putting little tickets in to try to make sure you keep, sweetening the pot for yourself to get to bid on what you really want. And then at 3:15, we'll start the beard contest at 12. And then we will as soon as we wrap up the beard contest, probably around 3:15, we'll start with the awards. We'll do a live auction. We'll have a raffle, all that will be going on. We'll do the raffle winners at that time.
Okay.
So, and also we'll have Uncle Joey from the Central Texas Beard and Mustache Club going around doing a 50-50 all day long. So that's another thing that you can win some cash to take home with you.
Putting Joey to work.
Look, taking your money. He's good at taking that money.
Let me tell you,
does something.
Joey will make sure you put some money in the pot because he's going to help. He wants to help these kids out.
Yeah.
And he'll sit down and give you a great story too. So it's not like you're putting your money in for nothing.
And John Abraham says something right here that I know you've already done, but he said, get raffle tickets that come in bundles of 25 and just have one number for the 25. That is the raffle.
Yes. John, thanks. We agree. I mean, honestly, we stole that from Christina.
Yeah.
It's
And
gonna
then
be.
I think that You Matter too stole it from her too. So
This is the way, everyone.
Yes.
If you are watching, you're the doing the old raffle tickets, you can use your stock up, but once that stock's gone, stop buying those, because these ones that just have one number,
Get a poster board.
oh my
Oh,
god,
Post the winnings, walk away.
Oh yeah, that was another thing too. Posting the raffle winnings.
Super easy.
I mean, I felt like I was in How to Do the Raffle the Best Way school at these two events.
And then we can take it one
Christina was
step
involved
further.
in.
You can take it one step further. Now, if you put stuff in the raffle and someone writes it on the board, walk up to the board, take a picture with your phone, and go back to your table. And you don't have to sit there and like fumble around with all the people. You just take a picture and you leave. Get out.
Wow.
And then you just go sit by yourself.
You heard it here first. Breaking news.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be on the breaking news. You're right, Dustin.
Yeah, breaking news. But
Hey, we do have breaking news. We'll announce it.
Hold on. I got pictures for everything. All right, here we go. We got breaking news. All right, what do we got, Stephanie?
Our breaking news is one of our judges was at one time a backup dancer for Weird Al Yankovic.
This is amazing. I love.
And we are going to tell you who it is, and maybe get that person to do maybe some backup dancer moves at the event.
Christina, Scott, Marshall.
You can throw Ian in there. It's not Ian, but you can throw him in there.
Oh, you just posted Scott. I was like, it's Scott. No, it's not Scott.
Who is it?
It could be.
Are you going to tell us?
I'll tell you at the event.
Oh, my God. February 25th.
I've been dying to know.
I don't even know.
Was a backup dancer.
I don't even know.
Like, me neither. I genuinely have no idea. And if it's Scott, I'm going to be pissed.
Dude,
maybe you need to
have
Scott do some backup dancer moves on the next show and, kind of feel it out.
Man.
That could, I just don't know. Like,
see, now you have to come to the event.
If Scott, if it's him, I don't even know if I can be friends with him.
You can't be friends with somebody that didn't tell you that you were a backup dancer for Weird Al Yankovic.
I'll see if I can get video. I don't know if there's any still around.
But hey, that's a flex though. That's a power move if he didn't tell you, Aaron. That's one of those like, how long have we been friends? Guess what?
If I was the backup dancer for Weird Al, I promise everybody would know, because that would be
t-shirts.
the first thing on my Instagram. Like, nothing else would matter. Like, I'm
old Polaroids.
Club, no nothing. I was a backup
8
dancer for Weird Al. Like that.
Reel by reel.
That'd be my
That's
life.
funny.
But I can't dance for anything, so I don't think that would ever happen.
Justin's a good dancer.
Maybe in like another world. Maybe. Justin's in a band, so obviously he's a good dancer.
He is.
Yeah, I believe it.
He's the best dancer in our family.
Ooh, well, that's saying something, because Stephanie was a backup dancer for Weird Al.
I started this show stressed out about.
It wasn't. I would tell everybody. I would have a Weird Al thing going on right now if it was me, and I would never change my clothes. But
I started stressed out about my dogs. Now I'm stressed out about the fact that you're saying I'm like this great dad. I'm like, when did this happen?
I'm sure you're a great dancer.
Started young, Justin. You started young as the best dancer.
Yeah, Justin. Ooh. Everybody knows that. When you're a wee little lad dancing in the crib. Dancing. All right. So do you have like a super cool auctioneer person for the auction?
Yes, we actually, so for our auctioneer, we had Mandy Knopf. She is with Holmes Auctions and Liquidations. So they're pretty big in Conroe, and she is super duper excited. We've had a couple meetings with her, and she is going to rock it out. So we're really excited that she's involved. And of course, another person I called or emailed, and 5 minutes later, she's like, yes, I am the person for this. So you just know when it's right. We've had so many folks that have just jumped in. School of Rock was the same way. Reached out to them and said, hey, we actually went somewhere for Robert's birthday back in November, and they were doing a performance in a bar that we go to go play pinball and stuff. And I was like, hey, we got to book them. Called the guys in Conroe. They happened to open the Conroe school on November 5th. Called them the very next day. They were like, yes, we will have our spring band, which is another town close to Conroe, perform at the event. And these guys are like seasoned like this is a 3-year band that's been playing together, and it's 10 people. I mean, it's going to be pretty amazing. And I asked them, my only request is you guys pick up one ZZ Top song. So they are going to play Tush.
Nice.
And we're excited. So that's going to be good. You know, to see a bunch of kids singing about Tush.
I ain't asking for much.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, that's the song they chose, and that's fine.
Yes.
How
I think they're all little rock stars. I mean,
yeah,
and I shouldn't even say they're probably all
10 to like 18. It's like a range of like
I think they're mostly teenagers, and you know, it's just amazing that they have that. But when we went to go tour the School of Rock facility, it was really neat because it's a beautiful place. I mean, it's like practice rooms galore. I wish that I had never given up the drums back when I was a kid, but
Me too.
the oh my God, they're like their youngest performer is like 2.5, and their oldest is in their 60s. I was
2.5?
2.5. I mean, they might just be playing a triangle or
that's awesome.
But heck, I was like, all right. So they've got it together, and they're also on board to play any Big Love event, and they've become Big Love family like instantly, like all of you guys. So it's amazing.
Are they going to be utilizing the same stage as the beard competition? Or
yes, they are, and they will be doing a really, really quick teardown. So we'll have like a little transition between them finishing up playing. Probably they're going to play from 11 to 12, maybe 11:45 ish. And then we're going to try to start the beard tournament right at 12. So we'll be there to help kind of move the stage around. We'll also have DJ John out there, who is a Big Love DJ, and he's going to be playing any songs we want all day long, keeping everybody pumping. So we have some good breaks. He'll be playing some fun songs like during the beard contest. So if there's any requests that we have for special contestants, we can do that.
Oh my gosh, people can have entry music and everything.
You can have your walk-up music. Be getting your sleeves already like a baseball player.
But I mean, really, like the format really lends itself to also be able to like Big Love's message. I mean, be able to take a break and be like, hey, this is what we've done. Or cancer. I know we've had some cancer dads. We've talked about, some of the people that are close to the organization coming out. So it's really, the format's great to be like, hey, let's highlight this. Let's showcase this. It's just, to me, having a beard contest that's in this kind of charitable work and for this kind of organization, it's kind of just it is a win-win for everybody.
It is. And we will have the founder, Jessica Phillips from Big Love, will be out, and she'll be talking. Cool. And this whole charity, this whole organization is based on her daughter's last wish, which was, Mom and Dad, please help the other kids in the hospital. And she passed away when she was 5 years old, 17 years ago. And they immediately tried to figure out how, after getting through the grief, how they could help other families. And they've not stopped. They have just grown and grown. They started off doing bags, holiday bags, at 2 hospitals in the Houston Medical Center, which are really big cancer treatment areas. People come from all over the world to Houston for the med center, especially cancer treatment. So they were at Texas Children's and MD Anderson, and now they're at 8 hospitals, and we're trying to grow even more this year. And chances are we will. And this event is something that helps us grow to more locations. Hospitals beg for Big Love to come to them. Mm-hmm. And Big Love always wants to say yes. They can't. They have such limited resources and such limited staff, and they do everything. They work around the clock to get everything done for families. They do so many emergency type of issues around the holidays. They had some folks that needed a mattress because someone had been released from the hospital and was going home for receive care at home. And the mattress they were sleeping on had springs coming through it. One called a Big Love within, as soon as they could, within, I think 24 hours, within a day or two, for sure, they had a whole new mattress set, everything for this child that was coming home.
Y'all are so awesome.
It's just, there's a million stories like that for Big Love. It's just like, you think about it, and it really is Big Love. And Big Love stands for Brooke's Incredible Gift of Love, which Brooke is Jessica's daughter, who the organization was founded to support her wish. So, I mean, you can't get any sweeter than that. And at the event, We'll have, I know that we'll have Brian Perry, who's one of our cancer dads who lost his son a year and a half, 2 years ago. And he's going to talk about how Big Love really does help cancer dads, because with the beards, with the cornhole, with the backyard kind of feel in the brewery, all the dad stuff, we really geared this event towards supporting pediatric cancer dads. Okay. And it's kind of like what we talked about with the You Matter Too. A lot of times people don't ask for help when they need it. Big Love's not just there to give you financial support. They're there to give you a shoulder, a hand, a path to make it through this cancer journey. And pediatric cancer dads and dads in general sometimes are too tough. They don't ask for help when they need it, and they kind of just struggle through the pain. There's a community out there just like the beard community. It's a real parallel, getting to know the beard community folks, that's how Big Love approaches things. How can we help? Where is there a need? Buddy, I got you. That's the way that they approach things. So, I mean, it's really great to see the beard community come together with Big Love. It's a beautiful connection. So you'll see that at the event. We'll have everybody out and have some fun, and hopefully we'll also have great prizes. So we've got our beard ribbons already. I know you guys want to see Robert's face one more time, so we have our beard ribbons. Sure. And we've got our koozies, our stickers. We've got great Honest Amish prizes. Aaron has been so generous. So all of our winners, first, second, third place, will be getting a full-size product, and they'll also best overall will get a beard kit from Honest Amish. Nice. And all of our first place winners will be receiving our wooden beard combs. So that was Justin's idea, Justin and Robert's idea. So we love this.
So good.
And they're really nice and sturdy. I was really pleased. So we had a local guy, our local Etsy person, make this for us. And we're really glad to have you guys out there. We want to thank everybody that's contributed. And, there's plenty of room. Come on out, spend the day with us.
Come on out. So with all that being said, the website, you can donate directly to Big Love. If you go to biglovecancercare.org, you can donate. And right here in the middle of the page, you go to events, you can go down to Beards for Big Love, and you can get registered and all that good stuff and find out all the news and information right here, all in one place. You can also go to the Facebook event page. We're going to do this thing. It's going to be amazing. I'm so excited about this event. I'm already looking forward to next year, and I don't know, this is going to be amazing. I just can't say enough about everything that your organization's doing, everybody that's been involved. It's been fantastic. I'm just honored that I somehow got involved. It's so cool. I'm so glad, but just a few more days and then we're going to do this event.
Yeah. Just a week and a half. We're all there. Yep. So
just like Ian said, let's do this.
And let's do this.
Yeah, let's do it. So Stephanie, thank you for coming by. I know that, there's still more that you can, keep going. You can cover, just Big Love in general and dive into that. But, I think we pretty much got the information about the event, and everybody kind of has an idea of what Big Love is now. And it's not just like, well, we're going to go help this Big Love thing. People have an idea of what it is now. And I think that's important. And everything you're doing is very important. And y'all are doing great work down there.
Thank you so much. And thanks for being a part of it. We really couldn't get this far without you guys.
Aaron D has been crucial, been vital to get to this point. We appreciate you.
Whatever. Y'all had it. Y'all didn't need my help. I'm just happy to help you. All right. Well, Stephanie, we'll see you in a few weeks.
Thank you. Y'all have fun.
Love you, cousin.
Love you. Bye.
See ya. That was awesome.
I told you she was going to just knock it out the park. It just comes out her pores. It's like,
yeah, she's just, she is Big Love. She's just
you have Kelly. Kelly. You think Stephanie and Kelly are right. I mean, you're talking on par with the passion and the desire to do stuff good, man. It really is awesome.
It is. It really is. And Justin, thank you for, communicating with me and helping us figure this whole beard thing out. And your event's going to be great. And man, just I really appreciate, meeting you and this whole thing just is great. I'm just
Aaron,
overwhelmed.
it's been awesome, man. Like I said, I know I said you and Scott, just talking with you guys for just a few minutes, man. I knew it was going to be a great relationship. I mean, I feel like you and I swear to God, we've probably been in the same room 10, 15 times, old shows and stuff. But where are you from? Like, you're not even from Texas. Like,
nope.
So
there's no way we've crossed paths.
Kindred, it's kindred souls somewhere. But man, I tell you, it's great to be a part of this. I know we've kind of just injected ourselves into this community, but we just want to do good. We really do. We just want to hang out. We want to hear the stories. We want to rub elbows with our brothers and sisters. And man, I really do. I look forward to Austin, because come and shave it. This is, You Matter was my first. So if you can call Cassie my second, I'm really looking forward to Sagebrush. I'm really looking forward to getting out there, rubbing, some more elbows with some people I didn't meet at You Matter, but I definitely know there's a couple guys that I met at You Matter are going to be there in Sagebrush.
And I've already told you, just buckle up, because Cassie and You Matter are not the same event at all.
Yeah.
If you like I already told you this story. My sister's first beard competition was You Matter last year, and she was like, "That was awesome. I want to go to another beard competition." And then her next event was Cassie. She was just sitting there like traumatized the whole time. She's like, "This isn't like the last one at all." I'm like, "I told you it wasn't going to be like the last."
Which is why LaGrange, I had to get the heck out of town and get back home, but I am staying the night in Austin. So look forward to seeing everybody after. Come and shave it, and look forward to our event the week after. Definitely
come shave it.
There it is.
At the Sagebrush. I think I'm setting up at like 11 o'clock. So I think maybe the event starts at 12 or 1. I can't remember, but yeah. Come to Austin. Come and shave it if you're in the area. And then if you're in the area, obviously 3 hours down the road is Conroe, so you might as well just go there the next weekend.
Come on down, see us.
Justin, thank you for sitting in for Scott Sykora tonight. I appreciate you, and you did a great job, man. Thank you very much.
Thanks, man. Dogs had me at first, but I'm going to get this.
Yeah, you got this, man. All right.
Take care.
Have a great night. All right, everybody. Well, that pretty well wraps up the show. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If Scott Sykora you're watching, hopefully you're having a good night. And thank you, Justin. Thank you, Stephanie, and everybody with big love. And let's go do this event down there in Conroe. So, yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Everybody, have a fantastic evening. Great Thanksgiving. Valentine's Day is the holiday we're on right now. Good gosh. Anyway, everybody, have a great night. Okay, bye.